Okay, we're going to use this video as a guide to assemble the ceiling structure for the AC by Marriott. So what I tried to show here in the video is what it looked like before we broke it down, then what it looks like as it's broken down, then putting it back together is kind of just reverse order. So here's a shot of the metal structure that came over from the metal department, and you can see the holes there in the metal. That's where the all thread goes through. The whole thing is suspended with the all thread. Here at the end of the day on Wednesday, 11/18, you can see here the finished product. There's the, I'm going to call them the decorative panels underneath with the trim around it and the plywood and all thread on the top. So this is just an angle stepping back from it, looking at the length of it. It's a very large piece, obviously. And that's what it looked like at the end of the day on Wednesday. So, and then a shot underneath there. Plywood panels were labeled A through F. There's a left and a right to each letter. So A left and right, B left and right. The decorative panels underneath were numbered 1 through 12. Okay, so that's it. Imagine that suspended from the ceiling. That's the ceiling structure. Now, the first step in taking it apart was to disassemble the trim that was all around it. So the trim came off first and will go on last. Here you see the guys taking it apart on Thursday. The sections kind of look like that. We just put them on a pallet, so they are numbered also A left and right on the bottom. They say bottom and top, so you'll see all of that to help guide through the assembly when we put it back together down the road. Okay, so the decorative panels were taken off, and that's what it looked like on the underside. It's the metal with the plywood on top of it. And the all thread, obviously. And Umberto also left this plan glued to the front piece there, so that's a really good guide. It helps. It's an overhead shot of the top of it. A through F on the plywood again, and 1 through 12 on the decorative panels. So that'll be glued. Okay, so there's a just showing you here, A left and right, B left, B right, C left, C right, D left, D right, E left, D right, and F left, F right. And okay, so now the assembly. So it's, when it gets to Hawaii, it's going to be the metal, then the plywood, then the panels, then the trim. So here Umberto suggests putting it together in 3 sections, and at each section there'll be this seam here. So that was like A left through C left, and then C right through E left. Those are the seams, so put it together in 3 sections. And then the panels will go on. The decorative panels were numbered 1 through 12. Now, they kind of go in reverse order. They do go in reverse order, as you can see by the plan here. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Panel 12 will be at the front up here by where the plan is glued to that piece. 12 will go. The plywood's A, and that's where the 12th panel will actually start. See Umberto for questions. Okay, now here are the decorative panels. They were numbered 1 through 12. So we wrote that on there, so that will help. And then finally the trim will go on. I didn't catch any of that, but it's all, again, it's in reverse order. So that's it. Hope this helps.